is up, guys? We are getting a late start this morning. It is currently 1 o'clock already in the afternoon. We are just now getting ready to cook our first meal of the day. This video is going to be the tips on the beginners. Pretty much some of about the mistakes that you can make when you're starting your fitness journey. I did my little Instagram poll and that was the one that took it. Guys, let's jump right into the kitchen and let's go make some food.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. But you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Alright guys, so we just got done cooking our meal. We got in here, we're gonna have about 4 ounces of asparagus, 10 ounces of rice, and about 16 ounces of chicken breast. So yeah guys, we're gonna go eat this and then we're gonna jump straight into the topic of the video today. And so yeah guys, I'll catch you there. What is up guys? So we just got done eating and we went ahead and went to the gym. We got in a nice little shoulder workout. And we also went and got our hair cut. I went ahead and got my hair cut because we are 2 weeks and like 4 days out. And what tends to happen is whoever's cutting my hair usually cuts it way too short, so I really didn't want to go on stage looking like an idiot. So I went ahead and got it cut so to give me a little bit of time to grow it back out the way I want to do it and the way, you know, it looks best on me. But yeah guys, we're going to jump right into it. In this video today, the main topic is going to be about the mistakes that are being made in the gym when you're a beginner. Now, when you're beginning in your fitness journey, just know that first year that you're going to be in the gym, you're going to be making the most gains you will ever make in your entire period, unless maybe you jump on like a cycle or something like that. Now, we're going to start off with the number 1 tip that I can give you. Stop stressing about it. No one's going to judge you when you go to the gym. No one cares, all right? The fitness world is a very, very open world. Everybody has been in the same position you have been in, so don't worry about going in there and being able to lift as much as these bigger guys that have been doing this for years. Also, you know, I've been in the same spot as you guys, man. I've started off, you know, I was chunky, I was small, I didn't have any strength. But you just got to get over it. No one's going to judge you for being, you know, weaker or smaller or fatter or however it is than anybody else. That's why the gym is so good. Everybody has started off at the bottom and you have to work your way up. You can't just start midway, something like that. You know what I'm saying? You had to put in some kind of work to get to where you're at now. So number 1, don't stress on, you know, being the biggest in the gym or anything like that. But yeah, number 2, big mistake made. This is a mistake made by beginners. This is a mistake by, you know, intermediate, freaking advanced. Sleep. Sleep is the number 1 key that you need to be hitting. If you're not sleeping, you're not growing, you're not rebuilding, and you're not giving your muscles enough time to pretty much rebuild themselves and heal themselves. So what tends to happen is when you don't get any sleep and your body is not able to, you know, heal itself, then your muscles are still sore. That's why you feel that soreness 3 or 4 days afterwards, because you're not getting enough sleep, and not getting enough sleep ultimately leads to bad workouts, and then you're just not making as much progress in the gym as you could be making in that first year lifting. Or even if you're, you know, intermediate or advanced, if you're not doing something I mean, if you're not sleeping, you're not growing and you're not rebuilding, and it's limiting, really limiting that progress that you could be making in the gym. So yeah, please take sleep serious. If you can't get a full 8 hours, 6 is, you know, about what I get anyway. 6 is perfectly fine in my opinion. I haven't had any bad results from only getting 6. And yeah, so just stick to that. I got a couple notes here. Number 3, worrying about supplements. You do not need supplements to be going in the gym when you're in your first year. Supplements are, I mean, they do help, but they're not gonna, you know, do anything crazy for you. So stop worrying about having to have supplements. Go in there, hit the key lifts that you need to be hitting, work on building your form up, work on building a, you know, a structure, a foundation that you can work with when you get in, you know, maybe a year or 2 into lifting, and then maybe jump on supplements. Supplements are not necessary. I did not take supplements when I first started out. So don't think you have to have these supplements in order to grow and be as big as these fitness influencers and stuff like that. Because what tends to happen then is you're more focused on thinking the supplements are going to be doing the job when it's actually you should be doing the job first, not the supplements. That's our number 3 tip. Number 4, if you don't have a game plan or a goal in mind that you're wanting to achieve when you go in there, then you're just going to be hitting random workouts, hitting random machines, hitting random free weights, and you're ultimately not going to be hitting the goals that you want to hit because you don't even have one. If your goal is to go in there and you want to get leaner, then go in there and do high intensity workouts. You know, if you're going in there for strength, have a game plan, lower reps, higher weight. Don't go in without a game plan because then ultimately you don't have any plan of attack when you go in there, and you're not gonna, you know, improve any of your stats or anything like that. So please, if you're gonna be working out, please have a game plan. Please have something in mind that you are trying to reach. Have short-term and long-term goals that you want to hit. For me, mine was to lose weight and put on muscle, or lose fat and put on muscle, and you know, I feel like I did that pretty well. Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't go in there and I didn't have the best, you know, mentality going in and stuff like that. I made most of these mistakes that I'm telling you guys not to make. You know, so just keep that in mind. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. You're going to make mistakes, but ultimately you want to learn from them. But yeah, just make sure you have a game plan. Make sure you have goals in mind. Make sure you have something that you can do, like something written out maybe, or just have something that you know that you're wanting to achieve when you go in there, so you don't just do random workouts. And all right, one of the biggest problems, this kind of pertains to the supplements kind of thing. Protein. Your body can only handle so much protein. Stop thinking that if you take the highest amount of protein, you're going to put on the most amount of muscle. When you start doing this, you start having digestive problems. You start having, you know, bloating. You start, you know, you gain weight. This is because protein is still calories. It doesn't just put on muscle. That's not the way it works. You have calories, and protein is part of your calories. So if you're going in there and you're dropping, you weigh 150 and you're dropping 250 grams of protein, your body can't even absorb that much, first of all, and more than likely you're not even getting enough fiber, and your body can't digest this protein and stuff like that. And then what happens is nothing's working. You're just going to get bloated, you're going to gain weight, you're going to gain fat. So just please monitor. Don't go in there with the mentality that you have to have this crazy amount of protein to put on mass. That's a big myth. Protein does help build muscle, but too much is also a very bad situation as well, especially if you're not getting enough fiber and able to digest it. This can lead to bloating, constipation, all these kinds of things, because whey protein is a dairy product. And some things aren't, but you can get some that aren't, but it's still ultimately going to mess up your digestive system and stuff like that. So just be very careful with that. In my opinion, I don't even take much protein powders. I think it's better to get all your stuff like that from Whole Foods and stuff like that. Definitely going to be a better source and definitely better on the body. Now, one other thing I want to talk to you about, guys, is your calories. It's kind of like with the protein. You can't go and you can't eat like chocolate bars and stuff like that going into the gym and expect to, you know, put on a bunch of muscle, lose all this fat and stuff like that. One of the biggest mistakes that I see, people aren't taking their diet seriously when they first want to start out. Your diet's going to be key. I mean, you're still going to make hella gains when you go in there and you start actually working out and you start actually doing some physical activity and stuff like that. But get the most out of that first year that you can. Your testosterone levels are going to be peaking, especially if you're in your teenage years and stuff like that. Take advantage of this. Take advantage of all these tools, man. Get enough sleep. Go in there with a game plan. Make the most progress you can in your first year, because I guarantee you it will ultimately, all it will do is help you progress in the long run. It'll put a nice foundation on you and everything like that. There's so many things that you could be messing up while you're trying to, get into lifting and stuff like that. All I can say is, in my personal opinion, you don't need to go in there and do all these crazy lifts that you see all your famous fitness influencers doing and stuff like that. If this is your first year, go in there and hit those major compound lifts, like benching, squatting, deadlifts, maybe some lat pull downs and some rows. Stuff to just build a nice foundation. Do something, your chest, all you need to do is maybe some bench press, some incline. That's all you need, and maybe some flies. You don't need any crazy stuff. Just focus on building a decent foundation, and then later on go in there and throw in some different single arm movements and all that. But you really want to just focus on building up a nice foundation that you can sit on, and then ultimately work on your weak points as you go, because you are going to have some weak points, because nobody's perfect. But yeah, so that's some really big mistakes that I've seen made lately, especially since all these fitness influencers are posting all these workouts that aren't good. I mean, they're good for people that already know how to lift and stuff like that, but they're not good for people that are just starting out lifting. And and it ultimately leads to other people's downfalls, because they're going in there doing these lifts. They don't know the proper form, because they don't have anything to protect them from getting hurt, because they don't have a foundation to protect it. These crazy lifts are not all that. They're not any crazy techniques that are going to make you grow faster than the normal lifts. So stick to the basics, man. If you want to grow, stick to your compound lifts and stuff like that, and worry about the harder stuff later when you get your form down and you get a little bit of muscle on there to keep yourself from getting hurt in the gym. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you in this video. All I can say is, man, if you're a beginner, you're going in there, this is your first year, take advantage of it. Get all the gains that you possibly can. This is where you're going to grow the most out of your career. If you're going for men's physique, use this to your advantage and build a nice, decent V-taper. Build those shoulders up, build that chest up, build that back up. Focus on those 5 compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, bench press. There's many more you could do. Just focus on the key ones, in my opinion. Pull-ups, definitely do. Those are going to help you out a lot. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end the video here. In my next video, we are going to be doing a nice workout. We are currently 18 days out. I really appreciate the support that y'all are giving me. It's crazy to think that I've already done 7 episodes of this, and just the support and everything I'm getting from you guys is really, it really means a lot to me. But yeah, guys, we are 18 days out. If you like this video, if you like these tips that I'm giving you, please smash the thumbs up button. And if you would, leave a comment down below of some of the biggest mistakes that you see, in the gym and stuff like that. And also comment down below your favorite exercise, if you would. In my next video, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway, so please stay tuned for that. And if you would, please subscribe to my channel, because the only way you're going to be able to win is if you're subscribed. But yeah, guys, I appreciate all of you guys, and I appreciate all the support, and I will catch you guys in the next video.